Vietnam's nowhere near America. Why do we care about this war? This makes no difference to us. We're losing our young men and we're gaining nothing for it. What's the point?
I'll tell you why I'm going to bear that in mind, because we're coming to the Tet Offensive. I'll explain in a second why what you said just then and why I asked the question is relevant. The Tet Offensive happens in 1968, and the South Vietnamese and Americans basically thought that there was no way that the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese would stage an offensive or try and fight or do anything on this day. They catch the Americans completely by surprise. But it does poorly. It does shock the Americans and it shocks the South Vietnamese. What it does do, really importantly, is show the American public that the war is not going well.
Yeah.
And
because all they've been fed is propaganda.
The Americans have been told, literally since the start of the war, every day, every week, this is how well it's
we're
going.
smashing it.
We killed this many people. Yeah. We're doing great. We're liberating this country. Yeah. We're spreading democracy. And now the American public is seeing for the first time, oh my God, we're literally being lied to.
We're getting
this is going terribly. There are pictures of GIs in the streets of Saigon, which is the South Vietnamese capital. The embassy in South Vietnam is attacked, and a number of staff members are killed by the North Vietnamese. So while this offensive does terribly, and it has like no real tactical victory, there's huge losses for the Viet Cong, it does an even bigger, better thing for the communists. And it turns the American public for the first time against the government. Before that, the Americans did protest the war. There was an anti-war movement, but it's not until after the Tet Offensive where the anti-war movement spirals into this crazy, crazy movement that basically forces the hand of the American government and changes the course of the American presidency against the war.